abstract concepts. And I would like to show you how I make my pancakes. Now, I got this recipe from a friend who had a Bible student that was over 90 years old. And she went to her house to have the Bible study, and the lady says, "Baby, I'm getting ready to whip up me some pancakes. So if you don't mind, waiting until she make these pancakes." So my friend and I had been looking for a really good pancake recipe. Now the lady is over 100 years old now. She's still living now. She's still kicking. But I said that if anything ever comes of this video and I make some kind of money from it, I wanna give her some, because she deserved it. We never would have had this recipe if it wasn't for her, and we had been looking for a long time. Anyway, it's very simple, and one of the things about the elderly, things are very simple. So the recipes that I make, the things that I cook are very old school, regular grandma. Some people say grandma. My kids used to call my husband's mother grandma, and they call my mom grandma. Anyway, one of the those were just regular recipes. The kids these days that cook, man, don't sleep on these kids, because they be making some food look like Chef Boy or Didi. I don't know what to tell you. It's amazing the things that they do, but I haven't really tried any of their food, because the food that I make is just good old basic run-of-the-mill food. I don't do the extra stuff. Cornbread dressing, I make it just like my grandmother made it, and it's good. It's still good. That's why I still make it that way. And everybody likes it. They act like that food is just everything. But when I be looking at these kids' stuff, I'm just so proud of them, because they got it. They got it. But this is a simple recipe. Now, what I've noticed about pancake recipes is I don't like my pancakes when I put my syrup on them. When I put my syrup on my pancake, I don't like my syrup going all the way through my pancakes, where it's soaking up the syrup like that. That's not the way we grew up eating pancakes. And then now I got soggy pancakes. That don't taste good to me. I actually like my pancakes crispy. Now, it don't have to be crispy all the way through, but I love my edges to be crispy. And if I can get a little more crispy with a little further in, that's cool too. But I like a crispy edged pancake. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Now the thing about this is it don't take long either. Stop buying box pancakes. Stop buying them. They're not good for you. They got chemicals and stuff in them that you don't need to put in your body. They're not good for human consumption. Stop doing it. This is much easier. I know it seems like it's not, but it's good for you, and it's better for your kids. Let's go. Okay, so I use either one of these flours. They're both gold medal flour. I use gold medal flour for my baking and for when I cook. So you're gonna need a cup. A cup and a quarter of gold medal flour. We put that aside. We're gonna need a tablespoon of sugar. Put that aside. Then, a tablespoon of salt. See, somebody tell me to put salt inside of Bacon, it just throws me off, but if you don't put salt in it, I use sea salt. And I brought both of my sea salts out so y'all can see the salt that I'm using. Use this salt. Okay. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. Now, it's up to you. You can use a tablespoon of baking powder, or you could use a couple of tablespoons of a couple of teaspoons of baking powder. It's up to you. And mix that up. There's 4 of us here. Got my mom and my husband and my son. My son has Down syndrome. He is like the best. He's so awesome. So now we're gonna use a cup of milk. One egg. And 2 tablespoons of oil or butter. So I've tried it both ways. Neither one of these are better than the other. But of course, when you use butter, you think it's better. It probably is, but it pretty much tastes the same. So 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my pan on, get it warm, because we're gonna also need some of this to put in the pan. Just a second. So while I'm mixing this up, oh, and by the way, my mom loves my pancakes. There's no other pancake that she would eat at this time. She just, we feel the same way about these pancakes. Now, you notice I said use one cup of milk. Well, it depends on the consistency of the pancakes you want. You know what I'm gonna do? One thing, I know a lot of people may say, well, where's the vanilla? I don't put vanilla in mine. I make my pancakes the same way this 90-something-year-old woman made her pancake. I don't want nobody else's pancakes because I like hers. And this is very few ingredients. It's all stuff that you already have at your house. Bam. Okay, so look at the consistency of that. Now, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of this out. And I'm gonna make this pancake like this. And I'm gonna show you the difference between this pancake and the one that I prefer, the consistency I like to make. Hold on a second. I like my pancake batter to be a little thinner than this. So it's up to you. If you like a thicker batter, then you do it just like I just did that. A cup of flour, a cup and a quarter of flour, a teaspoon of salt, tablespoon of sugar, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, see that? Still not quite thin enough for me. Let's see. This is my coffee thing. I like those little things. I need to give me another one. I had that for years. Let's see. For my oil, I just turn a little oil in there, okay? Maybe I should show you that. Okay, that's a little better for me. See that? Let me let you see the difference. You see how thick that is? Look at that. Now some people might like that better. Personally, I like my batter thing. I already said that. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna pause this, but it's not gonna look like a pause when I get over there. When my daughter-in-law helped me with my edits, y'all. I'm not savvy. Be right back. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to put not that much oil in my pan. Pan has already been warming up a little bit. I'm gonna go on and put this big fat pancake in first. See how thick that is? It's up to you. Some people like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'd eat it. This pancake. You can make them as big or as small as you want. I need to get my little turner. Oh, another thing I wanted to do, guys, is I work at a child care center, and my kids at the daycare, they love my food. They just so sweet. I mean, they make you want to cook for them all the time. If you want somebody to cook for you and you like their food, let them know. Kids are smart. They know what to do. You make me some jambalaya. You make me this, you make me that. Well, the summertime is here. And some of them are having trouble with food. You know, one of the kids had told me, we're here because we don't have any food at home. And I was like, what? I'd never experienced that before. No kid has ever told me that. I know I would hear people on the news say it, or different people would say that, but I never heard. And then these my kids, these kids I take care of, that I love, you know, I'm like a grandma to some of them. I mean, some of them call me mom. I'll be like, nah, I ain't that young, you know. But okay. But they, one of the kids told me that, and then some of them, they love being at the daycare, but they also like being at home. They don't want to get up early. So when she told me that, I said, well, maybe I can get YouTube, but Instagram and TikTok to help me support about 4 or 5 families this summer, where I can cook for the kids, maybe 3 days a week, just to help mom not to have to come up with so much, I'm talking about 4 kids. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me move my little oil around. Look how pretty that is. This one look good too, don't you? This one. Okay, this one I would like for it to have a few more bubbles. You have to have the little bubbles to make your pancakes. Yeah, these are pretty. So, if you would like to help me do something like that, that'd be so awesome. And then I'll be able to feed 4 to 5 families, 3 days a week. And once I cook the food, I'll let you see it. And then I'll deliver it to them. Mom won't have to worry about trying to get it. I'll either deliver it to the daycare or, you see that? See that? The syrup is not going to go through that. Now this one is a little soft, but at the edges. Okay, these are the 3 that I'm going to get served to my son. Got a little sloppy right there. There we go. That's how I do my, my extra thing. But I would like to do that. I would like to show you guys what you're feeding the kids. I'm going to make sure that the food is healthy. And let me tell you, kids are picky. If kids like your food, you're doing good. Because they don't play. And they let you know too. I love that. I don't really like no jambalaya. I said, well, just try it. Just try it. I don't really like this. Just try it. They like the box macaroni and cheese because there's something that they taste buds identify with. I said, well, box macaroni and cheese is not real homemade macaroni and cheese. We didn't used to eat that when we were kids. My mama made real food. So try what the real food tastes like. And then choose whether you like the macaroni. Kids gonna like homemade macaroni and cheese. That's real cheese. That's delicious. That's good stuff. Put a little butter on there. I know a lot of y'all younger people like to put some whipped cream and just some strawberries and fruit on the side. But this is just a basic recipe. Do what you want after that. Have you some fun. Another thing I wanted to do is some of these products on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. But this stuff make you want to buy it. I can't afford to buy all of this stuff, but it be looking like it's good. But I things that I wanted to try, and I'd like to give you my honest opinion about. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna do that too, because that'll help you to know what not to buy. Because these people be getting us. I've gotten some things where I've liked them, and I've gotten some things where I didn't like them. So maybe this evening I'll do if I can do a live, that'd be great. But if I can't, then I'll just make another recording and let you know what I think about 3 or 4 products. We're going to look into that, because y'all shouldn't have to buy this stuff. So, because I have a tendency of buying stuff and thinking, oh, them people just saying that. Nah, them people ain't just saying that. That stuff be no good. And then sometimes that stuff be good. So we'll do that. I love y'all so much. Please support us. Let's support these kids this summer. And if you know of a family who might need some, need a few meals a week, hey, let's do it. Let's do this together. I'll cook it. You guys help me get it. Okay? I love you all so much. I love my babies. Shout out to all my baby followers that I got out there. Because my kids be loving me and I be loving them, y'all. Anyway, have a good one. Enjoy them pancakes. Try that. And then let me know what you think about it, okay? Bye.